Welcome to the Happiness Habit Hypnosis Meditation. And you're going to need about 25 minutes or so to be quiet and alone and get the idea of making an important change in your life. To start, imagine someplace you like. Could be a beach, it could be someplace in nature. And imagine that on the wall opposite you with your eyes open. As you begin to think about that, as if you're in the middle of a vacation, just looking at maybe the ocean, the blue-green of the sea and the white of the surf, maybe a forest, and whatever is appealing to you, automatically your body would begin to become relaxed, particularly if you got the idea in the middle of a vacation. And eventually your eyes might close. What we're going to ask you to do in a moment is as we count down from 20 to 0, open and close your eyes with each number, so that by the time you get down to 0, if not before, maybe at 5, maybe at 10, maybe at 15, your eyes will stay closed, and you will enter this hypnotic state of mind.
And now that you're imagining that beautiful scene, you notice that all of your muscle groups are starting to relax. Your face is relaxed. Your arms are relaxed. Your legs, your whole body is relaxed, and you're just completely letting go.
And when you listen to this recording at home, just remember between each number you open slowly and close your eyes slowly. And notice between each opening and closing you become a little more relaxed and a little more at peace. Your mind begins to drift. Your mind begins to dream.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And every time from this point on that you hear the phrase in the course, relax deeply now, sleep deeply now, you will go this deep automatically or much, much deeper. Additional to that, every time you think in your own mind with the intention of entering self-hypnosis, you just close your eyes, think the phrase, relax deeply now, sleep deeply now, and you will.
Relax deeply now. Sleep deeply now. Takes you much, much deeper into relaxation with peace and openness to change much, much deeper.
Now, imagine you're somewhere in a country setting, in the very, very, very center of your mind.
It's a beautiful day, and you feel an inexplicable sense of peace and hopefulness.
Puffy clouds in the sky, warm breeze. You have that middle of a vacation feeling that all is right with you and right with your world. Yesterday is gone, and you begin to get the feeling that somehow tomorrow will always take care of itself and of you. Take a deep breath now.
And relax deeply now. Sleep deeply now. No worries, no concerns. Feeling your breath going in and out, and each breath taking you deeper. Each breath more relaxed and more at peace.
And you realize with a sudden sense of, excitement, that you are at a crossroads. In front of you there are now 2 paths, and it is your choice which to take.
One to the left
and one to the right. And you pause here thinking, considering, you realize that you are about, in fact, to make a very, very important choice.
The path to the left is marked with a sign, and it's kind of a rickety old sign.
Might be the kind of sign you'd see warning of danger. Say if you're about to wander into an abandoned mine shaft or dangerous reservoir, it says something like settling for less, or even living in fear.
The path to the right is cleaner and simpler. It says the path of a happier life,
The path of peace,
power,
habits of
patience,
acceptance of what is and what cannot be changed,
health, optimism,
gratitude for what is good in your life, for your many gifts,
mindfulness, consciousness, living in the moment, one day, one moment at a time,
forgiveness,
positive thoughts and positive actions that increasingly bring you the results you desire,
honesty, and humility. Looking honestly at yourself, telling yourself the truth, your truth.
regular physical exercise,
Moving, action, feeling alive on a regular basis.
working toward goals that reflect your true self more and more,
Positive connections with people, maybe even a higher power.
a spiritual appreciation,
Finding wonder and beauty in creation and life itself. A connection with you and appreciation of something far greater than you.
maybe even finding your purpose,
You stand now poised on the path of happiness.
not doing things that make you in the long run unhappy,
Starting now and doing those things that contribute to your overall long-term happiness increasingly and automatically.
recognizing that happiness is a choice and a series of fascinating habits, choices you make, and the habits you automatically start to develop
There is no going back.
because it feels too good to keep moving forward.
But before you start this path, you have to let go. Let go of the weights and burdens of thoughts, beliefs, habits that have held you back, like an armful of heavy bricks you've been carrying with you.
Some of these bricks look very familiar. Old habits,
Maybe anger,
fear,
disappointment, hurts, resentments,
old feelings of victimization,
habits of negative thought and action.
old beliefs. Some of them may be deceptively brightly colored, reds and pinks.
These were seductive and maybe gave you short bursts of pleasure.
Others are ominous, dark browns or black, old life-crushing resentments, guilt, or unnecessary
And
fears.
you don't need any of them. So just drop them.
Make a choice now,
Just let them go.
right here, right now.
By the road. They weren't doing you any good.
Just old habits, thoughts, actions, and emotions that you no longer need.
You don't need them, you don't want them, so leave them all behind you as you join the path of light,
Peace,
happiness, instantly. You feel lighter, happier,
more powerful.
and yes, even more at peace.
You begin to feel a floating sensation as you're letting go of thoughts. And this is the path of a happier destiny. The path of looking at life as filled with possibilities and hope.
This is living in the present moment. The path of taking life one step, one day at a time, being fully present in the present.
You are on this path now and for the 6 weeks of the course.
And beyond.
You are breaking through patterns of thoughts, of fear,
Resentment.
negative projection of the future.
You are embracing the path of possibility and more positive living. Picture yourself walking along this way.
And this is your path. This is your journey.
Relax.
Sleep deeply now.
Remember,
To forget You don't have to listen carefully to each and every word we say.
Your mind can drift and dream as your subconscious mind aligns with the idea of moving toward happiness and away from self-inflicted suffering.
You are now a glass is half full person. You are a positive person, a powerful person.
Things that would have bothered you in the past now roll off you, like water off a duck's back. All kinds of things are possible here. You may see people that are in your life that you care about, and you can share your positive energy by surrounding these people with golden glows of positive expectations, energy, forgiveness, and love. Along this road, you make delightful discoveries, maybe hobbies you haven't looked at in years.
And brand new interests. You feel more present in your body. You crave movement, creative challenges, and life itself.
Now, imagine, experience, and feel you come to a place on your path where you find a golden globe of positive energy,
Positive expectation,
positive anticipation of peace, about the size of, let's say, a basketball.
and imagine taking this ball of energy, this positive energy, and bring it inside of your chest, holding it in your heart, and picture everything you want for your life. Not things, but feelings of peace
Acceptance,
and personal power
everything you desire to be in this,
inside you.
regardless of circumstances. And that feeling becomes part of you, and you become part of it, part of the way you think
Act.
and feel. Feel a sense of deep and lasting peace, knowing that you, the inner you, cannot be destroyed.
That you were made for joy and peace and even happiness. This is your right to claim and to experience.
One day, one moment at a time, you can feel it and you can be it.
No U-turn, no going back. It feels too good. You actually feel a smile on your face and one in your heart.
Now, life may not change. Everything may look the same. Same home, same work, same people in your life. But you are different.
More relaxed, more comfortable, and more at peace. And yes, happier. And relax deeply now.
Sleep deeply now. Remember,
To forget.
you don't have to listen carefully to each and every word we say.
Your mind can drift and dream as your subconscious mind aligns with the idea of moving toward happiness and away from self-inflicted suffering.
As you drift and dream listening to this recording, it doesn't matter if you're asleep now. It really doesn't. But as we count from 10 to 0, allow yourself to go 10 times deeper, more relaxed, more at peace than maybe you've been in a long, long time.
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
and 0. Deep asleep. Your subconscious mind wide open, without reservations. You have made up your mind to live life in a positive possibility, to live life on the road, the path of peace, happiness, patience, and power, to allow yourself to see life filled with potential, to let go of the past, and to train yourself to live in the moment.
Yesterday really is gone, does not exist, and tomorrow really does take care of itself in the moment.
This moment.
In this present, you're always safe. Take a look. As you drift deeper and deeper, more relaxed and more at peace with every word you hear.
Every breath you take.
And every thought that flows through your mind, like the puffy clouds flowing through a lazy summer sky. In the days, weeks, and years to come, you will cultivate habits of wonderful habits and find yourself intuitively accepting what is.
No longer fighting against things you cannot change.
In fact, on the count of 3, imagine that something in your life that has been a concern presents itself in front of you.
Some situation that you don't want or don't like.
Could be a person or a thing, maybe experienced in full reality, or maybe just symbolized by a color and animal of the symbol.
Remember the golden globe of positive energy that is now in your inner core.
And imagine taking this symbol of whatever challenge you are facing on the count of 3 and bringing it right into your chest, into this golden ball of peace and acceptance. 3,
2,
1. And this feeling of profound peace and personal safety melts whatever was in it, whatever was holding you back.
After all, one day at a time, you can handle anything. You can handle it better with this peace that is right inside of
And
you.
continue walking on this path now until you come to a little stream of consciousness flowing alongside of you, and you find yourself filled with an inexplicable sense of gratitude for your life.
Exactly as it is.
What is good in your life, you accept gratitude for your life exactly as it is, for the things you can't change even. You're grateful for all that is good in your life.
You see good that you hadn't seen before.
Better and safer on this path than you felt in years, one step at a time, living in the moment today. Yesterday gone doesn't exist, and tomorrow does and really will take care of itself. You have a connection with forces and powers that guide and sustain you, and live in the thought, the question, why am I so peaceful? Why am I so relaxed? Why do I feel so guided and safe? Well, maybe the answer is you've given up fighting against reality.
You've accepted things as they are.
Maybe it's because you allowed something outside of yourself to enter your mind.
Even if only a new perspective. Maybe it's just something that you decided weeks ago.
Letting go of thoughts, listening to the sound of the words, letting each word take you deeper, each breath take you deeper. Because it doesn't matter what's causing this new, happy, contented, peaceful perspective.
As you continue walking, you suddenly find yourself wondering, why, when I'm faced with a circumstance that looked overwhelming in the past, do I find myself accepting that I can handle it? And creative ideas just fill my mind. And positive thoughts link with positive actions to give me the results I desire.
And you realize you now have wonderful new tools, and you're gaining more every day, coping mechanisms. And each and every time you learn a new tool, it becomes a new habit, helping you work through challenges of life. The tools of acceptance, accepting what you can't change, of motivation and action as you change what you can.
Tools of forgiveness, tools of active brands of kindness, tools of wearing a smile on your face, and thinking more about others than you do of yourself.
And the tool of seeing life as a glass that is half full. The tool of honesty, appreciation of the healing, power of exercise, meditation, contemplation.
Of telling yourself the truth about what's going on in your life, good or bad, without flinching.
Of living life positively, forgiving others and yourself, connecting with others, positive people, and seeing some good in all you meet along your path.
The tool of living in the now.
This moment, one moment at a time. Now, begin to feel a remarkable energy coming toward you. as you imagine on the count of 3 that 20 yards ahead of you on this path, you see an idealized you as you have always wanted to be.
Completely at peace, completely self-actualized, completely positive,
Comfortable and complete at your very, very best. Comfortable within your own skin.
loving, loved, lovable, and free. A person of power, strength, and dignity.
Notice how you stand a little taller. A glint in your eyes.
Clarity.
Peace and power. And the count of 3, imagine being this, the person you've always wanted to be.
Peaceful, patient, powerful, and at peace. Happy. A positive force in the universe.
Loved.
Lovable.
Loving.
And free.
You understand that life will still give you challenges, but every day you find yourself more able to cope with whatever
and whoever
you meet on your path.
More powerfully, more peacefully every day. And every day you will find yourself better than the day before.
Every day more peaceful, comfortable.
Every day more powerful, as positive thoughts and positive actions bring you the reality that you desire.
1,
2,
3,
be that.
and so much more. Now, slowly, I'm going to ask you to return to full awareness on the count of 5.
Knowing in your inner core, in that ball of golden, positive energy in your chest, that one day at a time, you can do anything once you make up your mind.
Knowing there is no going back, simply because it feels too good to live this way on this path. Glad to be you precisely as you are.
And glad to be becoming better every single day.
A little more patient than the day before.
A little more at peace.
A little more comfortable.
A little happier.
On this path, your path, the path of happiness. 1,
2,
3,
4, and 5.
Glad to be you, precisely as you are. And glad to be who you're becoming, each day a little better than the day before.